You are all most welcome, and we're delighted you can join us on this very special day. For the junior and the intermediate intakes, this parade marks your progress through the academy. You have more learning and development ahead of you, but the end state is at least now in sight. Enjoy your adventure training and your well-earned rest. For the seniors, however, this is it. Friday marks your transition from cadet to army officer, whether you are to serve in the British Army or armies of our friends and allies, to whom I say thank you for your comradeship over this past year. You are without doubt the future of your respective countries, and I expect to see at least one of you back here in the future, either as an instructor or, who knows, even maybe as a sovereign's representative. To all of you commissioning on Friday, you might like to use these last couple of days to reflect on your time here at the Academy and about the venture ahead. Chapel has always provided an opportunity to reflect, or to sleep for some of you. For those of you who were awake on Sunday at Cullister Chapel, we stood together, as we always do, to recite the words of our collect. Within it, three phrases which you may care to think on as you march up those famous steps behind you. First, came not to be served, but to serve. You have all volunteered to serve our Queen or your respective heads of state and your countries. What is more, you have all volunteered to serve as officers, to lead and, if necessary, risk your lives in the most demanding of circumstances. Many dream of taking such a step. Few have the courage to do it. Fewer still make the grade. You have my respect and my admiration for making that grade. Be very proud of yourselves. Second, be masters of ourselves. Remember that your journey is only just beginning. While Sandhurst has provided you with a wonderful foundation, you must exploit every opportunity to develop yourselves as you advance through your careers. Listen to others, be open to ideas, tolerate the occasional mistake, strive to do what is right and not what is easy. Always maintain the competitive edge, that will to win, and always do your best. And if you're ever in doubt about what to do, think back to your time here at Sandhurst and ask, what would my platoon staff do? And finally, teach us to serve to lead. That motto must be stamped on your heart. And whilst the Commandant of Sandhurst would never say this, it might be worth a tattoo. Because it means this, that we as officers must always strive to lead by the power of our unselfish example. That we must always put the needs of our people before our own. And that we will always seek to inspire, be that in barracks or in the thick of the fighting. So be proud of what you've achieved, be masters of yourselves, and always serve to lead. Final thoughts from Sandhurst, along with this last opportunity for me to wish you all Godspeed and the very best of luck for the adventure ahead. And as is customary, I will leave you with the words of Field Marshal Slim, Uncle Bill, who in his last ever visit to the Academy addressed your predecessors and concluded with these words. I would like you to carry away from this parade one thought, and that is this. In the British Army, there are no good battalions and no bad battalions. No good regiments and no bad regiments. There are only good and bad officers. Make sure you are good officers. Thank you.
International Cadet considered by the Commandant to be the best of the intake. Today it is awarded to Officer Cadet Artem Baranenko from the Ukraine. The Sword of Honour. The Sword of Honour is awarded to the Officer Cadet considered by the Commandant to be the best of the intake. Today it is awarded to Senior Under Officer Thomas Wood, who is to be commissioned into the Royal Gurkha Rifles.